Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the drive belt on your washer, and it's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a stiff putty knife, a pair of wire cutters, a plastic wire tie, and we also suggest that you get one of these belt installation tools. Let me show you how we do it. Now before we begin this job, the first thing we should do is to disconnect the power to the appliance. Simply pull the plug from the receptacle. Next we'll take that putty knife and we're going to go in that gap between the front panel and the main top, about 3 inches in from either side, and you'll contact a spring. So just push the knife completely in to depress that spring. Release it, and then we can tilt the front panel forward, and we'll lift it off of 2 tabs that are connected to the base panel, and we'll set the front panel aside. Now there are some sharp edges in the area that we're going to be working in, so I suggest that you put some protective gloves on, and preferably something that has a little dexterity in the fingers. Now the new drive belt is very tight, and it will just fit over the large pulley, which will make it very difficult to stretch it to pull it over the motor pulley, and that's why we suggest that you pick up one of these belt installation tools. They make the job a whole lot easier. So we get down low enough that we can put that belt installation tool on the motor shaft, and it will be installed with the chamfered edge up. So we basically will clip those 2 pieces around the motor shaft and then slip the O-ring over them to hold them in position. Now there is a lip on the very top chamfered edge of that will catch the first groove on that motor pulley. That will help us align it properly. So just hold it in position, and then we'll roll that O-ring over the 2 halves to hold it together. Now once we've rolled that O-ring into the groove designed for it, that will hold that belt tool onto the motor shaft. Now we'll next take the drive belt and we'll take the groove side facing in. We're going to slide that in underneath the large pulley. Then we're going to take a wire tie and we're going to wrap that wire tie around the belt and the edge of the large pulley. Now we'll make sure that we lay that belt up against the side of the drive pulley, and then we'll pull that wire tie snug. Then we'll pull the belt, feed one end of it around the motor pulley above that belt installation tool. And then we're just going to turn that drive pulley and let it feed the belt onto itself. Now it is very tight. We want to make sure that we don't pinch our hands. And once we have it completely on, we'll take our wire cutters. We'll reach in and snip that wire tie, and being careful not to cut the belt at all. And we can remove the wire tie. And then we'll just rotate that pulley a couple of times to make sure that we center the belt on the motor pulley. Then we can roll the O-ring off the tool and remove that tool. And again, we'll just rotate that pulley a couple of times till it centers itself on both the large pulley and the motor pulley. Then we're ready to put the front panel back on. We're now ready to put the front panel back on, and all we need to do is locate the 2 slotted openings in the bottom of the front panel, the 2 tabs attached to the base frame. Set them down over that. Then we'll also need to make sure that these 4 locating pins line up with the appropriate holes in the front panel. And then just snap it back into position. We're ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete. I told you it was an easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.